Hey beautiful seekers, welcome back to the Existential Shift. I am Morgane. If you're a newcomer, hello. Um, so, mid-month September Virgo season. Yes, I don't know how Virgo season is treating you. I hope it's treating you well. It's doing me very good. It's a little bit of an opportunity to reassess and to have a recess and kind of go back to the foundations in a calmer, more organized, more quiet way and just fix what doesn't sit right. And it's been messy the past few months. Now, I'm not complaining, neither should you, because it also brought up into the surface a lot of things that we needed to see, that we needed to be familiar with. So all those alleged hiccups and difficulties and challenges, they didn't come here to punish us. Okay, it was all in order to kind of flood up into the surface all the issues that are hiding underneath, in our basements and in people in our life's basements, in order for us to become aware of them. And if we like it, great. If we don't like it, we either need to fix it and then move forward, or we need to just let it go. So hopefully you guys are making a good use of this month to make your understandings and move forward in the most benevolent way for you, with under consideration of everything you went through. So that's good. Owning up to yourself. Virgo season. Okay, what is this video about? First, I wanted to say hi. It's weird for me to be away from you guys, like between the seasons of this month's video and the next month's video. Second of all, I have some announcements to make. I'm going to do messages for all the zodiacs today for the mid-month and for Virgo season, post Mars going direct, post Saturn going direct, post new moon in Virgo. Thank goodness for all those things. So we're going to take out a card for each of you guys. But I would really like to let you guys know about certain things that I am doing right now. First of all, I uploaded a few more lessons to my Tarot Masterclass. Those of you who are not aware, I teach Tarot. Also on my Vimeo On Demand, which is where you go to see your extended videos, for example. So link below, by the way. All the links are in the information box below, in the description box. Press read more and you'll see it all. Tarot Masterclass is where every class I take one card and I give a really in-depth interpretation, both for its upright and its reversal position, and I give the mundane interpretation, the spiritual interpretation, the psychological interpretation, and the Greek mythology, aka ancient archetypes interpretation. And I also combine working with the elements of the card and with the numerological aspect of it. So it's very comprehensive. So if you want to truly learn tarot, you can go there. Hey, it's not, you don't even have to want to see all of it. Let's say you're doing a reading and you're not sure what this card means and you want to get my input on it. Just go there, pick the card or the cards that you want to know more about, and learn about them. If you really want to go through the true process, I truly recommend to start from the beginning. I build it in a very constructive way. I do it organized. I start, first lesson is the Introducing Tarot. It's already there. And I just uploaded the remaining 3 cards. So now we have all 4 aces, 4 twos, and 4 threes. And also I uploaded a recap, meaning a lesson that is just going through the past 12 cards, the aces, the twos, and the threes, in a way of making example readings to see how the cards can answer for all kinds of questions. I give a romantic question, I do a career question, and I do a spiritual question, and I see what the cards show, and I show you examples of how to read them. Most importantly, the interaction between the cards, because it's mostly about how they speak with each other and not necessarily just the book interpretation of one card, because they change in different variations, right? It's almost impossible to go through all the interactions between all the cards, because there's if I'm not mistaken, 6,006 pairing options in the tarot deck, in the classic tarot deck, and 543,543 combinations for 3 cards. So it's endless. That makes it impossible to form a book, but the point is to understand the essence of each card, their characteristics, and then you can learn the new matter, aka the answer, the world that comes up from the combination of all of whatever cards came up. So when I do recaps, I basically take the past, all the cards that I've done so far. In this situation, is first 12 cards, aces, twos, and threes, and I mix them up and see what comes out, and then I reverse them and then give a different interpretation in accordance to what happens if this card comes in reverse. I play with it. Okay, so it's also very important. I give an example of a type of reading, which is called an SOS reading. So all that in my Tarot Masterclass. For me, learning tarot, it's not about foreseeing the future. It's just a really small aspect of it. It's mostly about a spiritual journey and a journey of self-realizations and knowing thyself. You get to know thyself and you get to know your environment from all aspects of your life, from all the elements, from the emotional aspect, from the physical aspect, from the spiritual one, the energetic one, and the cognitive one. So I take you through a journey. So you're more than welcome to watch what's up there. Another thing that is very important for me to say, I already see popping up, like from the beginning of September of the month, I already see general readings on YouTube for October. Now, nothing against it, watch it, but you know that in a week or two or even 3, you'll forget all about it, right? And only then it's October. I highly recommend to still watch September readings. Now you're in September. Not only that you're in September 10th. I'm recording this on the last first third of the month. You have like 3 more weeks of this. This is the best time to watch September readings. Mine, of course, please, thank you, but also of other readers. This is when you get to make the connection between how you're feeling and the messages, and really be able to apply the messages and the advice and the guidance that I give you or other readers give you to what you're doing right now. It's more fresh because you already went through a week and a half of this month, and the remaining of the month is really nearby. Okay, so if you want to satisfy your curiosity of what will be, and it's a fun part of the tarot, don't get me wrong, I'm not against it, but don't forget the essence of why it is that you're here on YouTube watching these videos. You seek guidance and advice and, you know, having your situation enlightened from someone else's point of view, and that's great and it's amazing, but don't be careful of the trap of the gossip element of the tarot, where you overwatch videos just because you want to know, and it only gets you confused, especially if you mix up this month and next month. What I am truly recommending of mixing up is watching videos for this month and the prior month. So if it's relevant for now, for when I'm recording this, although this is relevant for whenever you're watching this, okay? Watch this month and the prior month so you can make the realizations of what happened after you went through the experience and learn and be like, oh, that meant that. I could have done, I should have done, maybe next time. And it's all so fresh in your experience and in your memory. So it's most benevolent and productive to watch the current and the recent past, because that's how you build a new future upon, by understanding what is now. Okay, again, this is about what will be. This is an instrument for what will be. It's not a lie. It's a part of it, but it is a part of it. It is an added value. You can't build the 20th floor if you haven't reached the maximum potential of the construction of the first few floors. Okay, you want to have your foundations set up correctly, whether it be with your relationships, your work, but yeah, with your spiritual growth. Even more important than anything else is to have good foundation with your spiritual growth and with your psychological healing and with your emotional healing as well. So yeah, basically an important message for right now from me to you before I go to all the zodiacs for mid-month. Guys, watch your general reading for September. General and extended, most especially if you want to go through even a deeper process. Watch August. You will, listen, even if you already watched them, if you go and watch them again from a different perspective, from a higher point of view of already knowing what happened, that brings up so many aha moments. It's just, yeah, okay. So do that. Not for me, for you. By the way, guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, by pressing the subscribe button, that first of all, that will be very supportive of me, so I appreciate it and thank you. But second of all, if you like and you resonate with these videos, and you want to know when I upload something for you, then that's a way to know. Okay, YouTube will let you know, hey, the existential shift is bringing up your uploaded a video for you. Okay, I'm going to mix the cards and I'm going to say a couple more things. So messages for all the zodiacs. I have Tarot Masterclass. I already told you about that. So link is below, and I upload as I go. So if you really want to not have to keep going back to check if there's a new lesson, or if you don't want to wait for me to give an update, then you can also in Vimeo, just like in here, you can press the subscribe button or to enlist to my channel, to the Tarot Masterclass, and that way Vimeo will just let you know every time I post a new class if you're taking your progress seriously. So that's also an option for you, but whatever makes you feel comfortable. And so yeah, so thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for the comments. I read all of it. I read all of it. So thank you. And it warms my heart. It does. You guys are changing my life. And I love you. So yeah, it was important for me to say that. Oh, and the extended readings also link below if you want to see your extended readings for the general month of September, or going back August, July, June, May. Okay. So let's start in the beginning with Aries. Message for Aries. Thank you. Wow. Yowza. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Ace of Pentacles is, let's put it here. Sweet creature. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Ace of Pentacles is the essence of the element of earth. It's the beginning and the everything. One is the first, but one is also the divine, the monotheism type of faith, the one God. Okay. So the existence of the all. Right? So this is the existence of the all of the element of earth. The Ace the Ace of Pentacles augurs the beginning of the element of the earth and of the pentacle suit, but it's also just the essence of it. So this shows a connection, a really strong connection to your source, to who you are, to what you are deep inside in the womb. Even if you're a man, then a philosophical womb, okay? Like, the center of your being. What do I want? Who do I want? Something very, very strong, and understanding that you found yourself, and that's awesome. That's on the divine interpretation. On the mundane level, this is good financial income. Okay, this is a good source of money. This is a great opportunity for financial abundance. Could be a new job opportunity, a new job offer. This can be a relationship that is going over to the next level. The earth element is very slow. So when it comes to love and romance, like the Ace of Wands, for example, is love at first sight, right? You start really fast and you progress really fast, and it's all very fiery and passionate, okay? And the Ace of Cups is just like an overflow of emotion after a lack of faith, and suddenly someone brings faith into your life. And the Ace of Swords is very spiritual, cognitive, analytic almost connection of the mind. With the Ace of Pentacles, it's like a friendship that deepens into a romance, something that goes through a really long process of evolution. It evolves slowly. It's like a stew that boils really slow, okay, that cooks really slow. So that's the Ace of Pentacles, and it's very safe. It's a feeling of belonging. It's feeling good. It's feeling like you found something that really makes sense. Okay, so that's great, Aries. Happy mid-September new moon. Oh, and if we want to connect it to the new moon in Virgo, so I guess a great thing for you to do when it comes to the message from the Ace of Pentacles is put out an intention to the universe now with the new moon. of finding stability, of finding your ground, of finding your home, of finding your true relationship, of finding your great career opportunity, the thing that starts the journey of, you know, towards the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, great. Taurus, I'm Taurus. Message for Taurus for New Moon in Virgo for mid-month September. Okay. Eight of Swords. Taurus, who is making you feel locked, blocked, unable to move? This could be an exterior source. This could very well be yourself, your mind, your fears, your habit. Feeling paralyzed because you don't see a way out, but it's not necessarily because there is no way out. Most likely with the Eight of Swords is because it's very hard for you to cut through the restraints with all the swords that you have around you. You are very much able to use those swords to cut through whatever it is that is holding you back and free yourself. The thing is, if you don't do that, it will lead to the Nine of Swords. So if right now you're feeling blocked or held back or unable to see forward, you have to take action, swift action. The Eight is very active. It's an active change, all eights, okay? And it's the active element change from the element of swords, meaning cutting through something, even if it's painful, and moving on to a place that feels more free and liberating. Where you are free to be yourself, independent, and doing what you want to do, and you're not depending on anyone else or on anything else or on your own fears. Also, here you are, specifically in this card. The cow is behind, the bull is behind. This tells you that your essence is yours, and it's no one can take it away, and it's definitely not lost. It's right there behind you. Oh, sorry. It's right there behind you. Maybe here. It's right there at your back, having your back. Just need to untie yourself. Notice that the swords are on his sides and not in front and not in the back. Okay, it's almost a self-imposed prison. Okay, so go back to your source, to your strength, to your abilities. Remind yourself of who and what you are. You are a Taurus, and get yourself out of there. Okay. Okay. I don't want to finish on that note, so I'm going to ask for another potential. What is the most benevolent potential for Taurus for this mid-month if they were to take the advice and cut through the restraints? Most benevolent advice for Taurus. Eight of Wands, perfect. 8 on 8, and it's the opposite of Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords doesn't move, it's restrained. Eight of Wands moves very fast, and it's very free, very communicative. It does what it wants. It is swift. It is fiery. It comes from the pure will, from the gut. If you want to do something, if you want to go somewhere, don't let anything hold you back, and just go. Fly. Run. Okay, especially with another 8. So some of you might be feeling like you're stuck in a karmic situation, but September will be the crossroad. You'll either choose to stay there out of fears, if you'll get stuck in the 8 of Swords, or if you'll make fast movement and a quick decision and act upon it, and it will completely flip into being very, very positive. Great, I'm super happy that I did this. All right. Gemini. Oh, love you, Gemini. Message for Gemini from mid-month September / new moon in Virgo. 6 of Cups. Okay. Family time. Nostalgia. Also potentially someone returning from your past to say hello. A great opportunity to fix what was broken. If this is someone from your past that something happened with, this is a great opportunity for reconciliation, for reconnecting with family. September is it's a big holiday month for the Jews. Hi, I'm recording this on Rosh Hashanah, by the way, on the Hebrew New Year's. So Happy New Year to all my fellow Jews, Israelis, and everybody basically, because all religions originate from paganism, and it was all there, and many of the cultures and the monotheistic religions that we're familiar with are actually very traditional pagan. Pagan is the worker of the land, the farmer, okay, the one that worships nature. So September is a great time for celebrating new energy, of letting go of the old, of reconnecting with people that you wish to reconnect, and making amends and reconcile and find your harmony with your family members and with your friends and with your siblings. It's very family and harmonious and friendly oriented card. And it's very nostalgic. It brings things from the past. Could be past lifetimes, could be just our childhood. So that's for my Gemini. It's also the number 6, which connects with the meaning of this card, which is a lot of harmony. Okay, I'll let the roses guard your card. Okay. So, by the way, guys, I don't think I mentioned it. You are more than welcome to email me. My email is also in the link below if you want information about private sessions. I give private readings for everywhere in the world. It's a live video chat. So you email me, and then I give you all the technical details. It's super easy, super fun. Okay. Cancer! My Cancer seekers. The new moon for Gemini is an opportunity to reconcile whatever was old or gone or went amiss in the past few months or in the past years. It could be something in yourself as well. Okay. Cancer for mid-month September. Messages for October are coming soon. I'll start probably around the 15th, 16th, 17th, or anytime between the 15th and the 20th of the month. I will start them for messages for October. So don't worry, this is just for now. Cancer seekers. Thank you. 2 of Wands. An opportunity to learn something new that you always wanted to learn, that is something that you have a lot of passion for, that you want to go about, a beginning of a journey, that you feel like something is whispering in your ear, a little bird is whispering in your ear, like a certain calling. You're one leg out the door, one leg still inside. You see, he's allegedly tied to this wand, but only one hand is tied. And he's kind of chilling and talking to this bird. He's like still contemplating, thinking about, should I stay? Should I go? Go. Come on. This is your journey. This is your journey for your destiny. This is Jason and the Golden Sheep from the Greek mythology, embarking upon a journey to go claim his throne from his evil uncle that stole it from his father when he was a baby, aka Hamlet, aka Lion King. Everybody copies from Greek mythology. Speaking of, I just posted 3 of Wands in the Tarot Masterclass. So, and we also have 2 of Wands there. So yeah, a new beginning. Go for it. Take it easy. I'm not saying not move, but take it easy because there's a lot to learn about it. So I recommend gathering more information as you go, listening to other people's advice, having people who know what it is that you want to do with you on that journey. Start that project. Sign into that class. Take that trip. Stop overthinking about it. Just do it slowly, you know, safe and slow. Okay, Cancer. Leo. Sorry, I had to. Leo, message for midnight. Oh, okay. I got 2 cards. Ooh. King of Wands and the Chariot. Very active force. You are planning on going about achieving something. You are on a rescue mission, on a win mission, something mission, but it's something that you're very passionate about, very certain about. You know what you want. You know how you want it, and you're going about it. And the message is go, do, achieve. A very strong Mars energy. Now, yes, the Chariot is Cancer. The Chariot is there's a Cancer energy, it's water energy, but it's very fiery, it's very feisty. It's the warrior aspect of the Cancerian energy. So especially with this fire energy of, this could be Aries, this could be Sagittarius, this could be Leo, this could be you. It's a fire leadership. Someone who is very active, very charismatic, very passionate, but also responsible. He mastered the element of fire. He knows how to go about it. This is a warlord. This is planning, strategizing, and going about something. The advice is to go about it with honesty and sincerity. All the cards on the table, not hide anything. You know, be proud of the messages that you have, the thing that you want to achieve, and go about and do it. Potentially something that started around April that now you want to bring to the next level with a chariot. Maybe a project that requires traveling. Now's the time. Okay. Virgo, which is our Virgo season, my lovely Virgos. Okay, so messages for Virgos for the Virgo new moon. And for mid-September, this is your season. This is the season to be Virgo. Message for Virgo for mid-month September. Too many cards. And it's like it was, I don't know if you can hear it, but there was so much noise around me in the past few cards, like someone is mowing the lawn, people slamming doors, like, and I am so sensitive to the sounds, like you, Virgo. And the second I started mixing the cards for you, everything went quiet. Knock on wood, I don't want to tease anything, but like, yeah, you bring peace and quiet right now to the table of the zodiac, and we need you. Thank you. All right, Virgo, messages for Virgo. Are you feeling a little bit scattered? Not sure what it is that you should say, what you need to say. If it's the right thing, if it's the wrong thing. Too many cards. Only one or two cards, please, for Virgo. For mid-month September messages. Okay, perfect. Five of Cups. We'll ask for another one. Five of Cups meaning you're feeling a little bit pessimistic, uncertain of yourself and of the path ahead, thinking of what went wrong, how it could go wrong. You're only looking at the cups that have spilled in the past, but you're not looking at the current situation that could be very, very benevolent and bountiful. Five of Cups could be, unfortunately, a self-made you know, when your fears are coming into reality because you're afraid of something, you're pessimistic, so your actions go about from that place, and then you literally ruin a situation, even though the situation was fine. And then you're like, oh, I knew it was bad because look what happened. But you made it happen. If you hadn't been so locked up in your pessimism and negativity, then you wouldn't have made it happen. Focus on the positive, on the half full of the cup as opposed to the half glass empty. Okay, this is the glass, right? It's half full, it's half empty. If I say it's half empty, I'm right. If I say it's half full, I'm right. There's always negative and positive. There's always something to look forward to that is benevolent. There's always something to look forward to that is not benevolent. And you will always be right. So choose what will serve you better. Choose the thing that will make you happier. Choose the glass half full and drink the water as opposed to staring at it while you're thirsty. You're like, no, but it's also half empty. But it's also half full. Sorry, not trying to shade you, trying to snap you out of this state if it speaks to you. And also listen to the messages of your other placements, your moon, your rising, your Venus, and that will form a bigger plan. Okay. Ooh, the devil. Virgo. What are you dealing with? So if it's you connecting with the Five of Cups energy, your negativity might turn poisonous. Don't let it go there. Don't become spiteful, sarcastic, petty, mean, just because you're emotionally closed off or scared. It will not benefit you. Don't forget, the other side of the devil is the Hierophant. You have the wisdom. You have the positivity. You can inspire people. So focus on the glass half full and what you have that is a lot. Don't let this affect you, or definitely don't let it drown you. And don't succumb to your own fears and anxieties. Now, if this is something outside of you that making you feel like that, turn your back to it immediately. If there's a relationship that is poisonous, that is constantly hurting you, that won't let you go, but won't let you stay and all that, this is the time to ask for affirmation from the moon, from the new moon Virgo. Be like, I want to be a new me. I want to, as the moon grows, allow me to empower myself and my self-esteem to not be in that situation, to take myself out of that into the state of the Hierophant. The Hierophant is also number 5, and here we have 5 of Cups, and the Devil is 15, 515. Tap into the benevolent aspect of the 5, to the communicative, to the enlightened, to the free aspect of the number 5, which is the Hierophant. Okay, I'm asking for another message because I like to finish on a positive note. If Virgos were to take my advice, what is the most benevolent result for them for the month of September? 6 of Swords, walking away from a situation that wasn't doing you good into calmer waters. Being around someone or people or an environment that makes you feel at ease, that waters you, that nurtures you, as opposed to over-demanding, petty, deceitful. The Devil is also coercion, like emotional manipulations, being someone being over-possessive, over-demanding, stalking, pessimistic, always looking at the negative side of things, not trusting, driving you nuts. It's not just like someone cheating on you. It could also be someone over choking you. And this is the time to move on to calmer waters, and to take a vacation from all that. You need it. Also notice in this deck, they're sailing forward and their eyes are closed. And you see she's holding a box of what she believes in, of the potential of this journey. She's following a certain path of faith, right? Maybe it's a Pandora box, a certain truth that she knows is out there, and she needs to embark upon a journey to get there, or to go into the boat to get there. And this guy here, his eyes are closed, but he has the symbol of the sun above him, of the awareness, of the guidance. His intuition is guiding him, his higher self is guiding him, his soul is guiding him. So either it's someone helping you get out of a situation, or you're helping them get out of a situation that wasn't good for them. Either way, step away from the Devil energy. Okay? Sorry. All right. Oh, let me leave this here. Okay. All right. Let's move on to Libra. My moon is in Libra. So Libra for mid-September, new moon in Virgo. Messages. Libra, Libra, Libra. Libra for mid-September. It's about to be your season. Happy birthday for those of you whose birthday is on September. 2 cards fell. Okay. Yes. 4 of Cups and Temperance. Meditation and healing and restoring your inner balance. There's a little bit of a sense of, no, guys, this is just for now, for like the middle of September. Watch your September general reading if you want to have a really big point of view, and your extended and your other placements. This is just for now, for the fun. So yeah, like going within to heal, to meditate, to reconnect with yourself, with your emotional realm, balance all the energies, because maybe there are a lot of those. You're feeling a lot of things. The past few months were very hectic and emotional, and like kind of a roller coaster. And now you just need, okay, the storm is over, but the waters are a little bit still scattered, and there's still like trees that were damaged. And now it's time to just breathe and let the water really sort, go back to their place, and everything to go back to its place. And you need to just do it for yourself on the inside. Now, this does not mean detaching from people. This just means looking at things from your, looking at yourself. What do you have to learn from? Instead of doing blaming, or what this person did to me, or what this happened to me, which is not to take away from. I'm not saying everything was you. But it's never just us. It's never just the outside. It's always, the outside is always a reflection of ourselves. So this is an opportunity to really go in and see our role in it, but most importantly, how it affected us, whatever we went through, and how we can evolve and grow from it and reach better balance. Okay, really learning how to breathe in, breathe out, being more working on our patience, our emotional and spiritual and cognitive patience. This is balancing the elements, and you don't know if the water go up or go down because there's no gravity. Okay, there is no one force that determines your truth. It's all a combination, harmonious combinations of all of your elements, and that's the balance you are called to find. Also, some of you are communicating with your higher guidance, with either your higher self or your spiritual guidance or your angels, whatever you connect with, different spirits and beings. And you're just meditating and you're feeling the anima mundi. Okay, the soul of the world, the everything, the godly, the great mother and the great father. You're really, in this deck, I really love the Four of Cups. It's very different than other decks, than the normal interpretation. Here, instead of self-doubts, there's someone who's taking all that emotional chaos and you know, making understandings and growing from it and assessing things, and that's super healthy and super mature. I like it. So some of you are really meditating and being spiritual and connecting to your angels and listening to the universe and to the signs that it's giving you. That's also the message. Listen to the signs and to the universe. Connect with your guides. Be like, I'm here, I seek help, I have a question. Close your eyes before you go to bed and be like, there's the law of free will. Your guides, spirit, they can't help you unless you ask for it and believe in it and want it. You have the right to be wrong, you have the right to suffer, you have the right to go through your journey your way. But once you breathe, close your eyes and ask for guidance, it will come. You don't know in what way, but it will come. Okay, so trust that. Scorpio. You want to talk. Seven of Wands. No more time for nonsense. No more time for dealing different energies and different entities and different people coming your way, wanting this, doing that, even your own self confusion. You are now accurate. You're choosing one wand out of the seven. You're stepping all over the rest and be like, okay, enough with the mess, enough with the conflict, enough with the mayhem, enough with who wants what, enough with my own inability to focus. This is what I'm doing. This is how I'm doing. I'm focusing, I'm choosing, and I'm going about it. That's the main message. It's very clear and accurate. Not much to do about it. And you can do it. It's easy. If you have opposition, you'll manage through it. All right. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Okay. Sagittarius for mid-September, Virgo new moon, Virgo season. Ooh. I have, okay, they all came up together, they want to talk. Nine of Cups, King of Pentacles, the High Priestess. That's a lot for one mid-month. Okay. A lot of things are going on simultaneously. On one hand, you're very focused on work, on achieving on building your structure and your foundations and moving forward and handling property, work, finance, all the Capricorn kind of legits. On the other hand, there's an emotional wish, something that you really want to fulfill. And maybe it's a job opportunity or work opportunity that is very benevolent, something like a wish coming true, something like a request from a genie in a bottle. If only, you know, and this month is an opportunity for that. Now, if you act wise and patience, this is something that these two have in common, the King of Pentacles and the High Priestess, a lot of patience to knowing when to act, knowing when not to act, to knowing what to say, when to say, how to say. It's deep wisdom. Capricorn is in the depths of the earth, and the High Priestess, Persephone, also sits in the depth of the earth. right? She comes out above surface to Gaia, to Demeter, to Mother Nature, to her own mother, the Empress, to rule life. But for 6 months, she rules the kingdom of the dead, underground, in the underrealm. Okay, and Capricorn is very much the work of the earth, the grinding, and also the dark aspects of it, the deep dark aspects of the earth, of founding really strong foundations of your wisdom, of your spirituality, of your work, and of your heart, and trying to find balance. Currently, there's not much balance between all these three elements, but all these three elements are at work, and you're working on them, and they're very strong in your life right now. So I guess September is about, if you want this to happen, wish fulfilled, be focused, work hard, be wise, be smart, be quiet, be persistent, be patient, and it will really, really, really be worth the while. Okay? Strong message for Sagittarius. Cool. Capricorn. Hey Capricorns. You just came out in the Sagittarius reading. Queen of Wands and the Magician. Okay, so Sagittarius got the earth element. Capricorn, the earth, got the fire element. Sagittarius got Queen of Wands. But in case it speaks to you, so if you're someone with connection to this message that I just said, take it with you. If you're someone in the Capricorn that has connection to this message, that is Sagittarius, that has to do with this message, take it with you. Okay, Capricorn, Queen of Wands and the Magician. Strong manifestation, power, and potential, and opportunity, and portal opening up when it comes to the fire element. This is the time to be a leader, to express your will, to do the fun thing that you want to do, to express the creation that you want to express, to show it to the world, and to make it happen. Very creative energy. The Queen of Wands is independent. She doesn't have a boss. She is her own boss. She's highly creative, very active. She's a leader. She walks into a room and everybody's watching, not because she is controlling or possessive or too loud. It's just her energy, or his energy, okay? And the Magician is master of words. This is someone that is very, very popular, that knows how to work an audience. This could be, you know, the host of a circus show. Someone very exciting, and very, very talented. And this tells you to go and do. And if there's something that you've started around the month of August, because this could be Leo, the Queen of Wands, August, this is the time to really manifest it and bring it into realization. The Magician is potential. It's an amazing potential. It shows a highly capable and gifted individual. And you know what? The reading for September for Capricorn, I called it too gifted for your own damn good. So this makes sense. Choose the thing that makes you most happy, most joyous, and makes you feel best about yourself, and go about and do it. Okay? This is also a power couple that is very fun and loving and happy. All right. Who do we have now? Aquarius. We have only 2 more to go, Aquarius and Pisces. Some messages for Aquarius. For mid-September, Virgo new moon, Virgo season. Message for my amazing Aquarius. Thank you. I have 2 flipped. Okay. The Hangman and the Emperor. Okay. So I'm gonna go, just because of how the cards depict those characters in this specific deck, I will go to the Celtic interpretation of them. The Hangman can also be Odin, who hung himself on the Yggdrasil tree, the tree of life, in the Gaelic, Celtic, Nordic culture and faith, pagan faith. And you see here all those symbols? Those are runes. He hung himself until the knowledge of the 24 runes unveiled to him and released him from the darkness, from the ignorance. Okay? And the Emperor here, also Aries, also Mars, Zeus, the male archetype, okay, the ancient archetype of the masculine, of the divine masculine, that potentially, now this is Odin, it's Zeus, but it's also Odin. So this is the process that Odin went through in order to become the king of everything, the king of life, the greatest god, the all-father, right? So those of you, Aquarius, that want to rule the world, or you feel like you're going through a journey of growth and realizations and really mastering something, this is what it requires. It requires sacrifice and learning and blind faith. And those of you who are doing that, who are hanging themselves upside down from the Yggdrasil tree, of course, it's not true, right? It's symbolic, yeah? Please don't go hang yourself. But Morgaine told me, no. Anyway, so if you're doing that, you will achieve great earthly power. When I say earthly, it's not just a matter of control and leadership and money, though it could mean that, but it's control of the divine masculine of the self. Okay, finding the yang in you. Being really tapped into all your powers and forces. It's like literally being born from a tree. Like coming down from the roots of a tree after learning all the secrets of life, because all the roots are like kind of spreading to all over the world, collecting knowledge, collecting DNA of all information of all cultures, and they kind of form themselves in the shape of the runes. Runes are secrets, and they just kind of being fed to this image here, and then once everything is there, once everything is clicked, then there's an emergence of, hi, I'm the greatest god on earth. I'm Zeus, I'm Odin, I'm the emperor. That was a bit dramatic, but I couldn't help it with this combination. Okay, let's go to the mundane. Some of you are sacrificing a lot for the man of your dreams. Some of you feel like you need to sacrifice for your father and how they view you. Some of you are feeling like you're losing a very masculine, important figure in your life. Could be a father, could be a romantic partner. You're needing to step away from them for some kind of reason, but whatever reason there's a distance or a detachment from this individual, it's going to help you learn a lot about yourself and achieve your own sense of emperor for the self. And some of you are just sacrificing a lot for your work and for your career. Yeah, that was a complex message, I know, but it was, I got two major arcana, and their combination is very, very, very intense. So, okay. Pisces! My midheaven is in Pisces. Pisces messages. Messages for Pisces from mid-September, Virgo season. Pisces. New Moon, Virgo. Message for Pisces. Okay. Two of Swords. Needing to find mental clarity and mental balance from a very emotionally detached place. It's hard to say to a Pisces, I know. Having to balance between heart and mind, two different forces, finding yourself in the middle, but it's not like a fun or an inspiring journey like it can be with the Chariot, for example. Or with the Lovers, where it's love-inspiring. The Two of Swords can be emotionally painful, and you're feeling detached, and you feel like you don't know how you feel, so you just, or that it hurts too much to feel, so you just go to the mind and you think about it with nothing but the sword element. But here's the thing, you can't get stuck there for too long. You can't keep just thinking about it, analyzing it, because you have to act, you have to step away. It's very similar to the Eight of Swords. You have to step away from this mental state. Sometimes it's good to be in it for just a little bit to find mental balance and clarity after mayhem and just kind of detach from the world. But you can't drown in it. Okay, you can't go to constantly being in that state of mind. Two of Swords can be being in denial regarding something and not wanting to act upon it or stepping away from it, and that leads to the Three of Swords. So let's ask for guidance. What if Pisces listen to the advice of the Two of Swords? What is the most benevolent outcome for this mid-September messages for Pisces? A wonderful Pisces secret. One more card. You really don't want to emotionally talk. You just want to stay in that state of mind. Ow. Because everything else that you imagine just hurts too much. I'm so sorry. The Five of Swords and the Three of Swords kind of peak, but I didn't take them because they didn't fall. Yes! This one fell, and I'm super happy that it fell. Ace of Cups. Okay. Once you break through the mechanism of the mind, of the denial, of the emotional detachment, once you unfreeze your heart and allow yourself to feel the cracks, that's when light will come in and out. Leonard Cohen. When your heart will unfreeze, all the waters of the depths of your emotion will flow. And this is not something that will drown you. This is your ocean. This is your home. This is your realm. This is your beauty. This is your pure, lovely, sweet heart, Pisces. This is your renewed faith, renewed passion, renewed love, growth. Look at you. Look at you, little fishy. You're flying and you're swimming. But also it can be you stepping out of the mechanism, out of the ocean that was drowning you and not even allowing you to feel the waters that were around you, and you're just using this cup, this divine cup, the guidance from above, like this hose connecting from ocean to sky, from earth to heavens, and you're taking it and you're flying out, and you're free. Liberate yourself from the ice. Heat it up. Let it melt. Allow yourself to feel. You'll be surprised how releasing and relieving it will feel. What I also recommend, because this is also a blockage of the heart chakra, and this is a release of the heart chakra, right? It's amazing that these two came out together. Very similar to what happened with Taurus, where we had the Eight of Swords and then the Eight of Wands. Reiki for the heart chakra, asking your spiritual guidance to ease the pain in your heart. Drink a lot of water, really hydrate. Be in nature, go to the ocean, go to your go-to place, wherever makes you feel safe and comfortable and relaxed and free. And speak about your heart. Don't detach yourself from the world. Come back, Pisces. We need you. Don't be there. We need you here. Okay. I love that this is the last card that fell. Like, the first card that we got as a message for Aries was the Ace of Pentacles. And the last card that we got as a message for Pisces was the Ace of Cups. And not only that it's two aces, guys, it's the Ace of Earth and the Ace of Water. Two elements that highly nourish each other and feed each other and worthy of each other and need each other. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love that it came full circle. It started with the element of earth and it finished up with the element of water. It's a lot of healing, a lot of balance for all of us during this month. This shows me that all the process that we're going through, everything that we are feeling, everything that was done to us or that we have done to others or that the planets have done to us, whatever, it is such a wonderful journey that helps us go full circle and tap into our best elements and really finding ourselves, finding our earth, finding our heart, finding our home, finding our love. All this journey, whatever it is you're feeling, whether you're feeling great now or whether you're feeling pain now, this is where it's going towards, and this is the beginning of this journey of feeling this now, September. I'm saying it A because this is reading for now for September, and B, it makes sense. With all the planets now going direct and Venus about to retrograde in Scorpio, this is really going deep to the depths of our emotions. I know they say that Venus is uncomfortable in Scorpio, but I don't know, guys. I mean, Venus is not as superficial as I think people make of it. I think Venus, yeah, it has the aspect of the beauty and the presentation, but that has to come from the root of health and harmony. A tree doesn't have beautiful leaves and beautiful petals if the roots are sick. Okay, so if something like Venus is beautiful and healthy and fun and benevolent, because the roots of her existence are very deep and truthful and harmonious. Venus is love and beauty and earth. It's birth. Okay, so I don't like it when astrologers give her such a superficial aspect and mechanism. I kind of love her being in Scorpio. Even if she retrogrades, it helps Venus reconnect to her deep essence and roots and harmony and womb, right? The center, the core of her existence, of the Great Mother, of her true inner beauty. It reminds us all how beautiful we are on the inside, how much our heart matters, what we feel matters, what we want matters, our calling, what our heart calls us to do matters. Okay, so don't be scared of Venus retrograding in Scorpio. I'm excited about it. My opposition sign from Taurus is Scorpio. Now, Taurus is ruled by Venus, and my opposition is Scorpio, and so my ruler Venus is going retrograde in my opposition Scorpio, of the deep emotions, the thing that helps me heal. I'm earth and Scorpio is water. I'm earth and Scorpio is water, and water helps me heal. Okay, so if Venus, the goddess of beauty and love and harmony, is in the place that helps me heal, I mean, I will heal then from harmony and beauty and love. That shows me that harmony and beauty and love will help me heal now. That's awesome, guys. So be excited about Venus going into Scorpio. Okay? Yeah, I think those were the messages. Email me for a private session. Go to Tarot Masterclass. Go to your extended videos for this month or for others. See your general readings for this month or from the past month. Subscribe, like, comment, because it makes me feel awesome. I really appreciate your support. Roses, more for butterflies. It symbolizes the existential shift, because its other side is camouflage. Okay, that's how powerful it is. No, it was not hunted down. I am the last person to ever contribute to animal cruelty, or definitely not hunting. They die natural death. They're very, as far as I know, I can't know anything, and I'm definitely not there when it happens. But as far as told, what happens is that it's so hard and difficult to hunt them down. So even if someone wants to, it's almost impossible, because they're such great shapeshifters. Okay, when they fly, they look for a second like this, but mostly like this, and they disappear in the trees and in the earth, right? So only when they die of natural death, then they're being gathered and collected. Okay, so I checked before I bought this one, and it's my symbol of the existential shift. Surviving the earth and our mundane existence, but also aspiring higher to other dimensions, the fourth, the fifth, and so on dimensions of different types of existence, and having our shape shift from one existence to the other. And that's evolution of the spirit. That's when we evolve beyond the DNA of the astrology, beyond the DNA of the numerology, beyond the messages of any sort of divination tool, as beautiful as it may be, and having our spirit just create its own beautiful path that is free from this karmic existence. And I believe that's what happens to us when we finish up our cycles, you know, of reincarnation and growth and learning from karma, etc. I feel like at one point we become ascended masters that are free or liberated from this physical body. Not that I have anything against this physical body. I'm very grateful for being alive and for going through this existence, but I'm also aware that there's so much more above it, right? This is our existence, our mundane existence, and this is everything else that we are also that. So, right? Mofo. Okay, guys. Once again, thank you for being here. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. I will see you really soon, in about a week or two, in the readings for October. Much love to all. Morgaine, the Existential Shepherd.